Local solution, local ownership. Number 3 is how do we demonstrate at some scale that this can be solved for the people in the communities that are in desperate need of safe water. And number 4 is partnership. Partnership because this is a complex issue, and no one small organization alone is going to solve it, let alone one large organization. The complexity demands a concerted effort where we can all bring together the best resources to solve this issue. So just very briefly on each of these, big need. You all are familiar with the issue and the need here in Telangana and probably across India. And globally, the numbers are in the hundreds of millions of people who don't have the benefit of daily access to safe, reliable water. And if you consider those points of reliability and safety, and my guess is the number is closer to 2 billion people. We believe that something can be done about that. We believe that there are solutions and that there are the right kind of resources, whether it's dollars or technical expertise and capabilities that can be brought together to, in fact, make a difference. And we've invested very heavily in this region, Telangana, focusing on how we can actually build out a system and solution that can, in fact, be proven, demonstrated, and expanded on across the state and across India, and we think globally as well. So we like to think of this as a demonstration of how success here in Telangana is going to be meaningful across India and globally. Number 2 is we can talk big numbers and globally, but ultimately it happens locally on the ground. And a big part of our focus and our commitment is to enable local communities to take ownership, responsibility, and give them the tools, the resources to be successful around this very important issue, which means that they can take responsibility and accountability for water supply and ensure that for all members of their community, they have access to safe water. So a big part of it is ensuring local ownership, local skills building and capacity building to be successful for the long term. Number 3, I mentioned at scale. Ultimately, we're talking about hundreds of millions, if not billions of people who need safe water. So we're investing very heavily, and I'd encourage everyone in the back table there. There are materials that are documenting the work that we're doing. And whether it's questions of watershed management, financial sustainability, how to build partnerships locally for success, or more comprehensive documents talking about the market and the overall sector components of delivering safe water. We're committed as an organization to developing and documenting the practices that can be picked up by others and replicated and move the sector forward in a meaningful way for success. And then finally, very importantly, we recognize Safe Water Network isn't going to do too much of this beyond the regions where we're committed to, and we're deeply committed to the regions here in Telangana. But ultimately, success is bringing together the partnerships, the relationships, the capabilities and resources that are going to really tackle this challenge in a much bigger way. And an important part of that has always been how do we find the corporates that have vision for moving forward a program and initiative that's going to be successful locally on the ground, and we have terrific demonstration of that. We invite you all to visit the projects themselves and see success on the ground, speak with the people who are receiving the benefit of safe water and operating the systems and solutions. We also look to working in partnerships locally in a local context and in a global context. Today we're talking about a partnership with Honeywell that brings global expertise, capabilities, resources, perspective on this important issue, while we're working locally with them and delivering a project right here on the ground in Telangana. We like to think of, as with all of our partners, we're committed to a solution that's going to be successful here and demonstrate progress that can be picked up by a larger community of players in the water sector. So with that, I want to turn it over to Anant to talk about the Honeywell commitment, and I think after that we'll field questions. Thank you.